That guy over there has a machine gun, damn it. Go, go. He went after them. Damn, fuck, shoot, damn it. Look over there, he's going in. He went into the house. Go, damn it. Take that, we're screwed, damn it. Damn, look. Ow, damn it, look at that. That guy just went in, damn shit. Do you think those guys over there are alive? I don't know, let's go. Damn, what a mess. Damn, the circuit, I'm shocked.
Putin swallows defeat after drones forced Russians to abandon strategic points in Moscow. In the final hours of July 20th, 2026, a massive wave of Ukrainian drones crossed Russian airspace and hit logistics facilities, industrial areas, and structures linked to oil on the outskirts of the capital. The attack forced the evacuation of workers, caused fires near two of the main Russian airports, and exposed a humiliating failure in the protection of the Kremlin's political center. Mayor Sergei Sobyanin stated that more than 400 drones were launched against the Moscow region between Sunday night and early Monday morning. Russia itself acknowledged that 85 drones came close to the capital before being intercepted. The Russian Ministry of Defense declared that it had shot down 381 drones in different regions, as well as over the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov. Even with that huge number said to have been destroyed, some drones managed to get through the blockade and cause damage in areas protected by the powerful Russian defense system. Domodedovo became one of the most affected locations. 7 people were injured in the city, including 3 Chinese citizens, after drones reached an industrial area near the airport.
In this new world,
An industrial park caught fire and a residential building was also hit. In the Podolsk district, the logistics center of Wildberries, Russia's largest digital retailer, had to be evacuated as a precaution. The workers left the site while the authorities assessed the risk of further strikes. Volodymyr Zelensky confirmed that Ukrainian forces hit logistics facilities and an oil depot in the Moscow region. The goal was to cut off structures used to supply the Russian war machine and force Putin to spend more and more resources protecting his own territory. Ukraine has been showing that distance from the border no longer guarantees safety for Russian refineries, depots, distribution centers, or industrial facilities. That's where the offensive becomes an even more painful blow for the Kremlin. 2 days earlier, drones had already hit Wildberry centers in Kotovsk in the Tambov region and in Elektrostal near Moscow. Russian authorities reported that 7 workers died in Kotovsk and dozens of people were injured in the attacks. The mobs are working. Ukraine accuses the company of selling materials used in the Russian war effort, including electronic equipment and products sent to units involved in the war. The image published by Dovydas Vitkauskas shows a huge column of smoke over the center of Wildberries. The scale of the fire shows why these warehouses have become such important targets. They concentrate goods, vehicles, distribution systems, and a logistics network capable of moving materials quickly across Russian territory. The pressure has also increased on the fuel sector. During the early hours of July 19, drones hit 3 oil storage areas in Stavropol and nearby Vyaznik. Local authorities confirmed fires in 2 industrial zones. An analysis of the images identified among the sites hit a facility operated by Lukoil and Yukneft product, with 42 tanks and a total capacity of approximately 57,600 cubic meters of gasoline, diesel, and lubricants. In the video released by Carta de Hormuz, a thick dark cloud rises over Stavropol as the flames spread through the industrial area. The video released in a single night forced Russian teams to fight several fires at the same time. The sequence reveals a coordinated campaign to spread Russian air defense over a vast area, wear down interception systems, and target the fuel used by trucks, armored vehicles, planes, and military structures. Moscow has already felt the blow in its own energy trade. On July 8, the Russian government temporarily banned diesel exports. Smaller drone attacks have also expanded on the battlefield. In the video published by OSINT Defender, a device identified by the profiles as a Hornet drone chases a Russian air defense truck on a road in eastern Ukraine. The trucks need to change position to protect troops and equipment, but this movement opens a window for fast drones guided by Ukrainian operators. The defense that was supposed to hunt aircraft is now being hunted on the ground right on the road. Russia responded by increasing attacks against Ukrainian infrastructure and against civilian shipping in the Black Sea. The Ukrainian Seaport Authority stated that the cargo ship Golden Leo was hit by Russian forces shortly after leaving Odessa. The ship was sailing under the flag of Guinea-Bissau, carrying Ukrainian corn, and had a crew made up of different nationalities. According to the Ukrainian authority, 10 crew members died and 8 were rescued. The photograph released by Nexta shows smoke coming out of the back of the vessel. The attack on the cargo ship leaving the combat zone loaded with grain increases the risk for civilian workers and threatens one of Ukraine's main export routes. The incident also highlights Russia's difficulty in stopping Ukrainian drones without increasing violence against ports, warehouses, and trade routes. Another recording published by the open-source Intel profile was attributed to Solon in the Zaporizhia region. The video would show a Russian drone hitting the locomotive of a passenger train. So far, the location, the model of the device, and the full circumstances of this video have not been confirmed by independent sources. Even so, the scene increases concerns about attacks on railway structures used daily by civilians. While the drones were reaching the outskirts of Moscow, Ukrainian troops announced another heavy defeat for the Russians in Zaporizhia. The 225th Separate Assault Regiment claimed to have captured 64 soldiers during operations against groups that were trying to quietly cross Ukrainian lines. According to the unit, the Russians were looking for drone teams, gathering information and planting flags to produce fake videos about supposed territorial gains. The captures took place over approximately a month and a half in the areas of Ternuvati, Kozivitsev, Rizdivyanka, Verkhnya Tersa, and Vozdivizivka. The soldiers were added to the group of prisoners available for future exchanges, bringing to an end an operation that was supposed to produce propaganda for Moscow, with dozens of men surrendering and being withdrawn from the front. Thank you very much for watching this video until the end. Support our project and contribute financially using the Pix key shown on your screen. We are an independent channel focused on keeping you informed with truthful reporting. Your contribution helps us keep going.